97.9, 105.5 KISS FM. It's Big Poppa and Banna. And a little early this week because of the big Thanksgiving tomorrow. The executive editor of Bop and Tiger Beats, Miss Desiree Murphy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Desiree.
Hey.
All right, so the American Music Awards happened this past weekend. I don't even know, were they out in California?
They were, yep.
Now, obviously, when an award show like that comes to the West Coast and whatnot, things got to be like a little on point. Like just like there's a movie premiere, things got to change that week, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's crazy because they literally just stripped down everything that was up for the Mockingjay premiere, and then, a couple days later, set up everything for the AMAs. So
was it at the same venue?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, it took place right outside Nokia Theater at LA Live. So basically the same spot. And it's funny because it's like they take so long to set that stuff up and then tear it down within minutes after the show.
That sounds like us at a live broadcast,
right?
To be quite honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get, because we got to make sure everything's right and whatever. And then we're like, oh, man, I'm hungry. Oh, it's 2:00. All right, we're out.
See you
Time to
later.
get some tacos.
See, she knows.
She knows about Moe's.
Yes.
And welcome to Moe's. So what were your impressions of the AMAs? I would imagine that you watched them.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought Selena's performance was very interesting, super emotional. A lot of people were saying that at the end, if you saw that part at the end, they thought maybe it might be Justin Bieber hiding behind. So I thought that was interesting. I liked, of course, Jessie J, Ariana, Nicki Minaj. They always do great. Jessie J, her voice is just incredible.
Well, you have you kind of have a little girl crush on her anyway.
I do have a girl crush on Jessie J. I can't lie. She's incredible.
No, her voice.
I don't think she gets enough recognition that she deserves out here, honestly.
Well, her voice is legit. I watched they had the iTunes sessions. Mm-hmm. Where they, they showed different concerts and whatnot, and one of them was Jessie J, and I purposely watched it because of your girl crush.
Oh, thank you.
My girl crush.
And she absolutely, she legit, she's got the goods. There's some people that kind of go through and you can tell that there's extra synthesizers and extra processing, if you will, but no, Jessie J's got it.
Yeah, and I have seen her live before, and she's just as great as she sounds, at a show, on her CD. It's incredible. It's really refreshing to hear that and see that. So
Desiree Murphy on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. You can follow her on Twitter at DMurph625. Of course, bopandtigerbeat.com. You can also like the Facebook page as well for Bop and Tiger Beat. All right, so we're at a holiday week here. So how do things kind of change in the world of celebrity? Because and I don't want to talk about the paparazzi, but I would imagine that as creepy as they are, especially in LA and whatnot, but they have to have families and stuff too, right? So it's kind of like a slow quote unquote news day.
Yeah, I would say that just like almost any job that requires, a lot of work all the time, they're on call for things like that. I can't tell you that I'm friends with any paparazzi, so I don't know 100%, but I do know that they are always working because, they don't want to miss a shot and, miss all that money that they could be taking in for their Christmas shopping.
Desiree, speaking of paparazzi, and I know your other girl crush is Katy Perry.
Oh, the Katy.
Yeah.
Did you happen to see the story or hear about the story of Katy dealing with paparazzi down in Australia?
I heard about it. I haven't read into it very much, but
apparently one of the paparazzi's guys got naked and tried to pursue her. It was like, oh my gosh.
That's outrageous.
It really is. It really is obtrusive. Once you have to deal with that kind of stuff. No wonder there are some people that some people live off the attention and whatnot. But there are other people that just get me away from it. It's almost like the yin and yang. Okay, you make the money. Okay, you get the fame, but this is the downside of it.
Yeah, and what happens a lot behind the scenes that people don't see, happened probably about 2 years ago. I was at an award show, and there were paparazzi around a certain celebrity, and you hear about all these celebrities kind of like lashing back at them. Like Justin is always in the news about it. Iggy was recently in the news about it for people like following her in a grocery store.
Oh, I remember that
but
video.
A lot of times they just don't, people don't know that the things that some of the paparazzi are saying, not all of them, some of them are very nice, but a lot of times they will egg them on and say all this stuff to him, him or her, and you don't see that on camera ever, you know what I mean? And it's like a lot of personal digs, and when they go out and they just want to, be with their family or go to the grocery store and people are following them and saying these harsh things to them, it's like, how much can you take,
and that's
exactly.
And that's
blow up?
The reaction shot is the nasty reaction shot. That's the stuff that they're going to make the big bucks on.
Of course.
And that's
what
why,
people want to see.
that's why they do it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely incredible. Desiree Murphy, Bop and Tiger Beat, executive editor on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. So what are your plans for tomorrow? What are your plans for Thanksgiving?
I am going to go to Arizona. One of my best friends here, her family lives there, so they invited me to Thanksgiving dinner.
Nice.
So I'm going to head out that way.
So you're mooching.
And then less than a month, I'll be home in New York.
Nice.
Wow. We get to see you in less than a month.
All right. So what do you can't show up empty-handed. What are you showing up with?
I want to say probably pumpkin pie or cherry pie because I used to make those by hand with my mom all the time growing up. So
nice.
That's kind of my Thanksgiving specialty. So probably that.
Okay.
I haven't had time to make that or buy any ingredients, but
see,
I have a little bit of time.
Desiree bakes too.
Yeah.
You
make green bean casserole?
I do not. I've made it before, but
yeah.
Is that something that you make?
Well, Desiree didn't listen. Desiree didn't listen yesterday. Yeah, her Desiree Banna's mom messaged her and said, "Don't worry about the green bean casserole that you've made the last couple years. I got it taken care of. I got it handled. I got to have all the ingredients here." So, yes, right.
That sounds a little harsh.
See, why do people take it like that? I don't think she meant it like that at all. Listen, you don't know my mom. If she didn't like
I don't know your mom. That's true.
Exactly. If she didn't like it, she's very harsh. If she didn't like it, she would have made sure that I didn't make it anytime after the past 2 years. She would have been like, "It tastes like crap. Don't ever make that again."
Yeah.
But
yeah.
she let me make it.
For your mom. If that was like an aunt or like a grandma, then maybe you should be concerned. But yeah.
Desiree Murphy, Lennon's Jewelers Hotline, executive editor of Bop and Tiger Beat. Have a great holiday, and we'll talk to you next week. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It's Desiree Murphy, everybody. We're going to break. Come back. Big Poppa and Banna on Kiss FM.